Did you know that mixing yogurt with the wrong foods could be silently harming your gut, especially if you're over 60? Yes, something as healthy as yogurt can turn toxic depending on what you eat with it. Stay with me, because today, we are exposing 3 common foods that could be sabotaging your digestion without you even realizing it. And I'm going to show you the best foods to eat with yogurt to keep your gut healthy and happy. I'm a leading gut health expert. And in this video, we're talking all about yogurt. Yogurt is a superfood. It's high in protein, calcium, and probiotics. But did you know that eating the wrong foods with yogurt can actually kill off those good bacteria? That's right. Certain foods can make yogurt harmful instead of helpful, and you definitely want to avoid doing that, especially as we age. As you get older, your gut health gets worse. So we need to be extra careful about what we eat to make sure we're protecting our guts. Now, I know you probably love the taste of yogurt, so I'm going to make sure you still get to enjoy it. The key is to understand which foods are okay to eat with yogurt and which ones aren't. Let's dive into it. The first food that you should never eat with yogurt is sugary foods like honey. Now, I know I just said yogurt is a superfood, but when you mix it with sugar, it becomes a gut toxin. Eating this combo can lead to bloating, gas, and even abdominal pain. Instead, try eating yogurt with a natural sweetener like stevia or monk fruit. These sweeteners won't harm your gut bacteria, and they taste great with yogurt. The second food that doesn't play nicely with yogurt is garlic. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, and it can actually kill off some of the good bacteria in yogurt. This means that eating these 2 foods together could reduce the positive effects of yogurt on your gut health. Plus, eating too much garlic can also lead to bad breath. Nobody wants that. So if you're enjoying a nice bowl of yogurt, skip the garlic and opt for a different seasoning. Try adding some fresh herbs like mint or basil for a delicious and gut-friendly flavor. The third food that you should never eat with yogurt is alcohol. Alcohol can really do a number on your gut health, and mixing it with yogurt won't help. In fact, it'll only make things worse. Alcohol can kill off the good bacteria in your yogurt and lead to an imbalance in your gut microbiome. This can cause all sorts of digestive issues, from bloating and gas to more serious problems like inflammatory bowel disease. So if you're having a drink, enjoy it on its own. But please don't mix it with yogurt. So there you have it. By following these simple rules, you can keep your gut happy and healthy. Remember, the best way to enjoy yogurt is plain, full fat, and without any harmful additives. When you do that, you'll get all the amazing benefits that yogurt has to offer. So next time you're looking for a tasty and gut-friendly snack, grab a cup of yogurt and savor the deliciousness. Your gut will thank you for it. So today we're talking all about things that can slow down your development, okay? And this is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, definitely go check it out. But today, I'm going to share 7 more things that can slow down your development. Let's get into it. Number 1, yogurt and fruit. Wait, what? It sounds healthy, right? Yogurt and fruit, a classic breakfast. But here's the problem. Combining dairy with acidic fruits like oranges, strawberries, or pineapples can disrupt digestion. Why? The acidity of the fruit causes the yogurt to curdle in your stomach, and when that happens, it can lead to bloating, gas, or even long-term gut inflammation. Now don't get me wrong, yogurt is great and fruit is great, but they're better when they're not together. If you really want to add something sweet to your yogurt, opt for cooked fruits or low-acid choices like bananas. No. 2, beans and corn. Here's a common combo in burritos, tacos, and salads, but it's not so great for your digestion. Beans and corn can both cause gas and bloating on their own. But when you combine them, you've got a double whammy. Both beans and corn contain sugars that your body has a hard time digesting, especially if you have a condition called irritable bowel syndrome or IBS. If you have IBS or you're just trying to avoid some uncomfortable digestive symptoms, it's best to keep beans and corn separate. Number 3, fried and fatty foods. We all love fried and fatty foods, but those crispy, creamy foods can wreak havoc on your digestion. When you eat fried and fatty foods, your body produces more stomach acid to help break them down. But too much stomach acid can also cause inflammation, leading to symptoms like heartburn, gas, and bloating. Plus, these types of foods tend to be high in unhealthy fats that can slow down your digestion and cause constipation. Instead, Try to fill your plate with plenty of fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. These foods will keep your digestive system running smoothly. Number 4. Spicy and acidic foods. We all love a little heat or a lot of heat, but spicy foods can cause some serious digestive distress. Capsaicin, the compound that gives chili peppers their heat, can irritate your stomach lining and trigger symptoms like heartburn, gas, and diarrhea. And acidic foods like tomatoes, citrus fruits, and vinegar can also cause problems. They can trigger a condition called gastroesophageal reflux disease, or GERD, which happens when stomach acid backs up into your esophagus and causes irritation. No. 5. Milk and cereal. A classic breakfast for many, but did you know that milk and cereal can actually slow down your digestion? Many cereals are high in refined carbohydrates and sugars, which can cause your body to produce more stomach acid. And when that extra acid mixes with milk, it can lead to discomfort and indigestion. Plus, milk is a common trigger for people with lactose intolerance, a condition where the body has trouble digesting the sugar in milk. This can cause all sorts of digestive distress, from bloating and gas to diarrhea and stomach cramps. Number 6. Raw vegetables. So I'm sure you're thinking, isn't everything better raw? Not when it comes to digestion. Raw vegetables can be tough to break down, which can slow down your digestive process and cause discomfort. That's because vegetables have cell walls made of fiber that can be difficult for your body to digest, especially if you don't have a powerful digestive system. Plus, raw vegetables often contain phytic acid, which can bind to nutrients in your food and prevent your body from absorbing them. To make vegetables easier to digest, try steaming, sautéing, or roasting them. This can break down the tough cell walls and make them more digestible. Number 7. Carbonated beverages. So, this is kind of a fun one. I think we all love a good soda or a good sparkling water, but carbonated beverages can cause serious digestive distress. The bubbles in these drinks are carbon dioxide gas, and when you swallow the gas, it can cause your stomach to expand rapidly. This can lead to symptoms like bloating, belching, and even stomach pain. Plus, carbonated beverages are often high in sugar and caffeine, which can also contribute to digestive issues. So there you have it, 7 more things that can slow down your development. Remember, the key to good health and well-being is balance, so enjoy your food, but do it in moderation. 2 times you should never eat yogurt. Yogurt is great for you. It helps with weight loss, digestion, and even skin health. But you need to know when not to eat it, because eating yogurt at the wrong times can cause digestive problems and make you feel bloated, uncomfortable, and even more prone to weight gain. The good news is that there are only 2 times you need to avoid eating yogurt, and once you learn what they are, you can enjoy your yogurt safely and effectively. Number 1. Yogurt with high-protein meats. Here's one most people miss. Don't combine yogurt with red meat or poultry in the same meal. Both are heavy on the digestive system and require different enzymes to break down. Mixing the two can confuse your gut, slow down digestion, and increase harmful bacteria buildup. AI note: insert animation showing gut bacteria imbalance and bloating. So if you're enjoying a nice juicy burger or some grilled chicken, keep the yogurt for another time. Maybe have it as a snack or in a smoothie later. This way, you give your body time to digest the meat without interference, and you get to enjoy the benefits of yogurt without any digestive distress. But there's another time when you should never eat yogurt, and that's when you're already bloated. When your stomach is already feeling swollen and uncomfortable, adding yogurt can make things worse. Yogurt contains milk, sugar, and bacteria, all of which can trigger gas and bloating in people who are sensitive to dairy or have digestive issues like irritable bowel syndrome, lactose intolerance, or other gut conditions. AI note: insert animation of a person experiencing bloating and discomfort. The bacteria in yogurt, known as probiotics, are beneficial for gut health. But if you already have an overgrowth of bacteria causing bloating, eating more bacteria from yogurt can tip the balance and make things worse. In this case, it's best to skip the yogurt and focus on finding relief from the bloating you're already experiencing. Once you feel better, you can go ahead and add yogurt back into your diet. There are even some yogurts that are specifically helpful for people with IBS or other digestive issues. So don't worry, you can still enjoy this superfood even if you have a sensitive gut. Just wait until you're feeling better and make sure to choose the right type of yogurt. If you want to learn about which yogurts are best for gut health, check out my video on the top 3 yogurts for a healthy gut. I'll see you there. Eating yogurt at the wrong time can also affect how well you absorb nutrients from your food. For example, yogurt contains a lot of calcium, which is great for your bones. But if you eat it at the same time as a meal that also contains a lot of calcium, like dairy or leafy greens, your body may have a hard time absorbing all that calcium. This can lead to problems like bone loss and osteoporosis down the road. That's why it's important to space out your high-calcium foods so that your body can absorb all the nutrients it needs from each meal. Not only that, but eating yogurt at the wrong time can also interfere with certain medications. For example, some antibiotics can kill off the good bacteria in yogurt, making it less effective at treating gut-related issues. And some blood pressure medications can actually be less effective if you eat yogurt at the same time. That's why it's important to read the labels on your medications and follow the instructions carefully. But don't worry, there are plenty of times when yogurt is a great choice. In general, it's a good idea to eat yogurt as a snack or light meal on days when you're feeling bloated or off your food. The protein and calcium in yogurt can help settle your stomach and give you energy, and the probiotic bacteria can help improve digestion over time. You can also add yogurt to smoothies for extra protein and thickness, or use it as a base for salad dressings or dips for a creamy, tangy flavor. Just remember, if you're going to eat yogurt with a high-protein meal, be sure to leave some time between them so your body has a chance to digest properly. And always listen to your body. If you're feeling bloated or uncomfortable, it's probably best to skip the yogurt and focus on getting relief first. Number 3. Yogurt with milk or other dairy. More dairy with yogurt. Sounds harmless, but it's not. Combining yogurt with milk or cheese can create mucus buildup and slow down nutrient absorption. Especially as we age, our digestive systems can become more sluggish, leading to discomfort and even increasing the risk of developing food intolerance over time. This is because dairy products contain high levels of casein, a protein that can trigger an immune response in some people. When this happens, the body produces antibodies against casein, which then triggers the release of histamine. Histamine causes the gut to secrete more mucus, leading to a feeling of bloating and discomfort. Additionally, dairy products are also a common source of lactose, a sugar that many people have difficulty digesting. Lactose intolerance occurs when there is not enough lactase, an enzyme that breaks down lactose, in the digestive system. When undigested lactose reaches the large intestine, it can cause symptoms such as gas, bloating, and diarrhea. So it's best to stick to yogurt on its own, or mix it with fiber-rich foods like oats or chia seeds instead. Oats and chia seeds absorb excess mucus in the gut, helping to alleviate symptoms of bloating and discomfort. They also have a prebiotic effect, feeding the good bacteria in the gut and promoting a healthy digestive system. So next time you're enjoying a bowl of yogurt, leave the milk and other dairy products out of it to avoid any potential digestive issues. You can still get plenty of calcium and protein from the yogurt itself, without the added mucus and lactose concerns. Plus, you'll be able to enjoy a wider variety of toppings without worrying about creating a mucus buildup. So mix it up and keep things simple. Your gut will thank you for it. Now let's move on to the next point. But if you find this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. If you'd like to learn more about gut health and nutrition, stay tuned for more videos. Are you tired of feeling bloated, uncomfortable, and just not quite right after eating dairy products? You're not alone. Many people struggle with dairy digestion, but there are ways to improve it. The first step is to identify your triggers. Dairy products are made from milk, which contains lactose, a sugar that some people have trouble digesting. It also contains proteins like casein, which can trigger an immune response in some individuals. By keeping a food diary, you can start to figure out which dairy products are causing your digestive issues. Common culprits include milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Once you've identified your triggers, the next step is to limit your intake of those products. Try cutting back gradually by replacing dairy with non-dairy alternatives like almond milk, soy milk, or coconut milk. You can also try switching to dairy-free cheeses and yogurts made from soy, almond, or coconut milk. If you're concerned about getting enough calcium and vitamin D, you can supplement or consume calcium-fortified non-dairy milk alternatives. In addition to limiting your intake of dairy products, it's also important to eat plenty of fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Fiber helps to regulate bowel movements and prevent constipation, which can worsen dairy digestion issues. Staying hydrated is also important, as drinking plenty of water will help keep your digestive system functioning smoothly. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria that live in your gut, and they can help improve dairy digestion. You can get probiotics through fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut. Or you can take a probiotic supplement. If you choose to take a supplement, look for one with at least 1 billion colony-forming units or more. If you suspect you may have a milk allergy, it's important to see a doctor for testing. A milk allergy is a serious condition that can cause symptoms like hives, swelling, and difficulty breathing. In severe cases, a milk allergy can even be life-threatening. So don't wait to seek medical attention if you suspect you may have a problem. With a few simple changes, you can improve your dairy digestion and enjoy a better quality of life. Remember to keep track of your triggers, limit your intake of dairy products, eat plenty of fiber, and stay hydrated. You can also consider taking probiotics or seeing a doctor for testing if you have a suspected allergy. So why wait? Start improving your dairy digestion today. Do you ever feel like you're just not giving your body what it needs? You eat plenty of fruits and vegetables, but maybe you're missing out on some key nutrients. What if there was an easy way to make sure you're getting everything you need? It starts with one small change: eating yogurt that contains live and active cultures. As we age, our guts get weaker. That means less absorption of nutrients from food and an increased risk of all sorts of health issues. But did you know that eating yogurt regularly can help strengthen your gut, so it can keep you feeling great? Not all yogurts are created equal, though. So here's what you should be looking for when choosing a yogurt to get the most benefits for your gut. First, make sure the yogurt you choose has live and active cultures. This is important because these are the good bacteria that will help to improve gut health. The easiest way to find this information is to look at the label. If it doesn't say live and active cultures, then the yogurt doesn't have it. And don't be fooled by yogurts that claim to have probiotics. Probiotics are also good for your gut, but they're a supplement, not a food. This means that the bacteria in probiotic-labeled yogurts may not be as effective at improving gut health as the live active cultures in yogurt. Next, you want to make sure that the yogurt you choose has at least 100 million colony-forming units or more. Colony-forming units are a measure of the number of bacteria in a given food. The more colony-forming units, the more bacteria and the better for your gut. Also, avoid yogurts with added sugars. These can actually end up doing more harm than good for your gut. Look for yogurts with no added sugar or use a sugar substitute like stevia or erythritol. Finally, you want to make sure that the yogurt you choose is full fat. This is because the fat in yogurt helps to slow down the digestion process, which allows more time for those good bacteria to do their work. It also helps your gut absorb more nutrients from the yogurt. So once you've found a yogurt that meets all of these standards, how should you eat it for optimal gut health? Well, first, make sure you don't eat too much. A general rule of thumb is to stick to 1 serving size per meal. Eating more than this can actually end up doing more harm than good for your gut. Second, you want to make sure that you're not eating citrus fruits with your yogurt. Citrus fruits are highly acidic, and this acidity can actually kill off some of the good bacteria in your yogurt. Instead, try pairing your yogurt with a fruit that isn't as acidic, like bananas, melons, or berries. Third, you want to avoid pairing your yogurt with meat. Meat is high in protein and fat, and this can slow down the digestion process so much that it can actually end up killing off some of the good bacteria in your yogurt. Fourth, you want to avoid having too much dairy. Dairy products are high in lactose, which is a type of sugar that can be difficult for some people to digest. This can end up causing gas and bloating, which can be uncomfortable. By following these simple rules, you can make sure that you're getting the most out of your yogurt and improving your overall gut health. Remember, a healthy gut is a happy gut, so do your gut a favor and choose your yogurt wisely. Speaking of healthy guts, did you know that you can improve your gut health by eating certain foods? In this video, we'll share 8 foods that will make your gut flora happy and improve your overall digestive health. Click here to watch now. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share for more science-backed tips on living a healthier and happier life. And if you haven't already, Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. We appreciate your support and are so glad you're here. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. If you found this video helpful, chances are someone you care about might need it too. Feel free to share it with them. It could make a big difference. And if you like to see more videos like this, filled with practical tips for living stronger and healthier, you're warmly invited to subscribe to the channel. Take good care of yourself, and until next time, stay well and stay strong.